Look, this is a great day for basketball in southern Tasmania because for the first time, the Chargers, Basketball Tasmania and all of the clubs and rosters in southern Tasmania are aligned around our shared goals. And those shared goals are building pathways for these young players to build the number of young players, but build pathways directly for them to access the best coaches, the best of our imports, to make sure that in the future they've got the best opportunity to play at peak level. The clubs and rosters are going to make a financial contribution to the Chargers, and in return they will get access to our players, our coaches, the ability to train with the Chargers now and again, and the ability to create those much better, more clear pathways between club basketball and peak basketball.
As important, if not more, than pure sponsorship dollars, that you've now got a pathway that's clearly defined?
Look, I don't want to speak ill of our great financial sponsors, Rest Point, Telstra, number to announce. They're great and we need them. But to me, the way the Chargers are most going to succeed for the future is by building the base of the pyramid, making sure more kids in schools get to play basketball, more kids in clubs get coached well and therefore have better pathways to the future. I want to see the whole of the Chargers team populated with Tassie kids playing for us in the future, both men's and women's.
Is this kind of model taken from elsewhere?
Well, look, it's a model that has had some discussion around the place for, I think, months, possibly years. I guess I've been saying to the basketball community and to the Chargers Club, we need to move, and we need to move with energy, rapidly. We need to get our financial act together, and we need to speak with one voice as a sport. I know from my time in government that it's when sports speak with one voice, we're very clear about what we want, that's when government listens, and that's what we'll be doing.
This is the first time the whole region's been united behind one goal?
I believe so, and that's not to speak ill of the past. Look, the past is the past, and great volunteers, the thing I'm learning, great volunteers in great clubs, in great rosters, at the Chargers, everywhere across southern Tasmania, are putting in lots of energy and effort. Now, if I can help by being a bit of a catalyst for that energy and effort to go in the right direction, then I'm probably doing my job.
And what does this mean for, I guess, the kids?
Well, look, ultimately this is all about the kids. I was over at the high school tournament last weekend coaching my own son's team. The primary school roster a couple of weeks ago grew from 50-odd teams to about 80-odd teams. Basketball is on the rise. The constraint to that is, I think, in the schools where perhaps the parents might be comfortable coaching footy or netball or soccer and aren't quite so comfortable coaching basketball. So we need to build capacity in the parent body, in the teachers, and we can do that because we, the Chargers, are going to have the players and the people to do so.
What was the second announcement?
So the second announcement is Anthony Stewart will continue at this stage to be the coach of the men's team, but we've also signed him up on contract for 3 days a week to work for the Chargers to service the community. We want the Chargers deep in the community, in the schools, in the clubs, but also service our sponsor base. And we know we haven't always done the best thing by our sponsors in the past. We're going to make sure that every dollar that comes from our sponsors, they see value out of, and Stewie's job's going to be partly making sure that happens.